Welcome to another episode of What Was Said podcast, or either Bit My Said Too Much podcast, whichever one flows off your tongue the fastest, and whatever you can remember the most. Thank you for listening, and go ahead and hit that notification bell or the subscribe button, and you'll get to know when this good old podcast is posted. Continue to like, share, and give your feedback on this good old podcast, okay?
So good. I knew that I
Okay,
would.
hello. Welcome to What Was Said podcast. I have today CeeLo from Pussy Talk. Go ahead,
Ow.
Michelle.
Oh shit. Well, thank you so motherfucking much. I do appreciate you having me on What Was Said. I am CL from Pussy Talks, and I've been excited to talk about you. So, what the fuck is up? Ow.
Yes. I've been on a couple of her episodes so far, and they was lovely. I enjoyed myself. I'm glad I was up there. But we're gonna talk about some music today. Like we're gonna talk about a little bit of right now. We're gonna start off with rapping from now and then, like comparing the two from how rap used to be and what it is now. Like the journey of I feel like now I barely can listen to new rap. I'm more of a like Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, got they going to Crip Walk
I got hoes. I
Yes,
got hoes. Yeah.
and different area codes.
Area.
Like those are the hits though. Like we actually had some good actual reasons to listen to music back then. It was a reason to actually get up and be like, I'm about to listen to the radio.
What was said? Fuck all of that. I remember when rappers was motherfucking cute. These motherfuckers ain't even cute. Like I listened to rap when I was growing up because the motherfuckers was attractive. Have you seen some of these motherfuckers? I'd be like, And then half of them ain't cute, and then half of them is dead. So it's kind of like, what you want me to do?
Yes, and half of them on lean, so that's what's making them like very unappealing. Like
Right. Big
I'm just
fact.
like, for me listening to rap now and then, I'm like, cause me being older, I didn't really listen to the words, so I'm just like, okay, I listen to the beat. But as I got older, I'm like, yo, these lyrics actually hit, and like, actually, the song that I actually got the grasp of was Ice Cube. Today was a good day. I don't know the lyrics to that song. I mean, I don't know the title, but
Oh,
like, and that whole, like, I listened to him, I'm like, yo, he literally told us what he was doing that whole day from beginning to end in a rap form.
yes, that was actually, if I can be honest with you, today was a good day. Was one of my favorite favorite songs. It was like they told a story, so it made it entertaining. Now they just fucking the same hoes, doing the same drugs, and that's the end of the song. And then the beat isn't even that great, so I definitely agree with you there.
Yeah, because I'm like, that song, like, but I'm like, yo, like, he made a story. Like, he made it believable to the point where it's like, like, I can visualize exactly what you're saying. Then Biggie, that's one person that's a good wordsmith that I can say that he paints a picture. Like when he said, "Who was this calling me at six something something something?" I'm like, Lord, now you putting the whole time in there. Like
It was called Receipts before Receipts was called Receipts. You hear me?
yeah, kind of start 69 a motherfucker real quick.
Okay, just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God.
Yes, I'm like these rappers like these actually work. Cause Snoop Dogg, I just started listening to his music. Now I'm just like, yo, he was actually good. Like I see why he was saying. I'm like, and I keep telling myself, I was born in the wrong era because I feel like I would have fit in the 80s and 90s because my music taste is more of the then than the now.
My thing with you, I love you, what was said, but I think your ass would have had a couple kids in the 90s, to be honest with you. I ain't even gonna hold you because I do feel like ultimately you would have been gay, which is fine. But the 90s, man, they was fucking all the bitches in the 90s. It was just like cool to be who you were, cool to have a drink, cool to get some pussy and hang out. Like, I think you would have had a couple kids, at least two. That's all I'm
I,
saying.
I'm not gonna fault you because I probably would have because the real bodies was in. And
right.
Everybody, because I just saw Whistle While You Twerk the video, and I was like, yo, nobody in that video had shape. Like nobody was worried about, oh, I gotta have.
But booty was still shaking. Booty was still clapping and had that blah 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 blah. Have you ever seen a BBL? That shit don't move. It don't move. It be like boop.
You can't bounce a cord off of that.
No, but my favorite shit, I know we talking about rap, but my favorite videos that I watch now is like on my birthday, I was looking at It's Your Birthday by Luke on the big screen, because you know on your birthday you get hyped by yourself. I'm like, these bitches was like really shaking ass. They was really dancing. Have you ever seen that video?
I heard the song, but I gotta watch that video.
No, nigga, you gotta watch the video. They was dancing. Shit was moving. Like now, shit don't move because everything is so fucking fake. But when it came to music with, as far as dance and rhythm, man, nigga, it was on.
In the 90s and 2000s had it like, people was actually dancing. Because I'm one dance I used to hate that people did in the video with a little TikTok with the hips. I was like, yo, like, what is that? Like,
I thought you was gonna say the chicken head because I was about to hit you with it.
Girl, the chicken head now, come on now. That was the shit though. I can't say with the little turn too.
With like, the little drop.
Yes. You gotta hit the drop and the turn. Like I feel like everybody gets you hyped when you hit that little turn. I'm like, why we got hyped off you doing a whole circle with the chicken head?
But after the chicken head, dancing stopped for real. Well, I would say it really stopped with It Must Be Your Ass Because It Ain't Your Face. Because that was the last time I seen like dancing in the video.
Yeah. Because I can't say it's a lot of artists that try to bring dancing back, like Sierra. She tried to. And Missy Elliott, she do. Mm-hmm. She tried. And it's just like, it ain't sticking with the audience we have now because it's like, people don't go to dance competitions no more like they used to. And I miss those days. Like, I actually get excited to see dance competitions. And it's like, yo, like, my friends is in it. And we about to be out there, like, hype as hell watching them. I'm like,
I used to, like, going to the club in my 20s when somebody throw it up. And I didn't even know it got thrown up. But I caught it like, hey! They're like, oh, you got it. Like, that's when it was exciting. So I don't know what it is to go to the club now because I don't know what dances they're doing or what they're listening to. Nigga, like, no, for real. I remember, like, people was looking up and I would catch it like, I didn't even know it got threw up. So, like, that's when clubs was fun. I miss old rap.
Girl, who you trying to like? That's when actually rap gave you dances. Like, you got to lean with it, rock with it, snap your fingers, like, cherish, do it to it, like, all the music actually had dances. I'm like, and it made you want to go out and have a good time. Just like, speaking of music, I remember, I don't know if they did it in your state, but I know at like major like popular events that they have for your community or neighborhood, they give out them free mix CDs back.
Oh yeah.
And I used to be like, yo, and I had a couple of them, and one of them had Cherish and some local artists up there. And some of it was some good ass music from random artists. And I used to be like, yo, that was life back then, actually getting handed mix CDs and you actually listen to it. Like, even though you probably get as many streams.
Right. But I gotta find my charger for my iPad before I die on you. But you are absolutely correct. I just miss like good music, good vibes, and just good times. Like, it's like, I remember cussing a bitch out because she came to the barbecue with just motherfucking ice. I don't worry about shit like that now because I'm more accomplished, but that's when the barbecue was lit, if that makes sense.
Hell yeah, because back then I was like, everybody was outside. You can have an actual real live barbecue. And then everybody invited, like the whole neighborhood outside having a good time and there's no drama. And the music was always lit, but it was like you had to have either a DJ or a good mix CD. And don't let the CD have scratches.
Let me ask you this, what was said. Has somebody ever made you a mix CD after they broke up with your motherfucking ass to get you back?
No.
Really?
I would love that because I would be like, oh my gosh, no, you didn't put time in. Like,
Man,
we're pirating music.
you give a motherfucker a mix CD back in 05, 06, man, you get the best head you ever never had.
Okay, that goes to see that was a good gesture. Like that was above and beyond because for one, you gotta download the song. Two, you gotta make sure the CD flow right. Like you can't just throw in every song on that CD, and then you gotta take and make sure all the songs fit on the CD for one because for the life we only put 20 songs in, depending on how big the song is, and I can't say I've mastered a way to add 100 songs to a CD. And all my
Really?
friends, hell yeah, girl.
I would need you to send me a mix CD. I drive an Acura, but my Acura still has a CD player. I will listen to it. Send me that shit because I'm gonna give you some critiques.
Girl, go ahead. I will because I found the way to do it. Like, yo, like when I did it, cause I can't say my friends used to come to me for I don't know why. Like this is when I'm about to speak this out loud. It just sounds so hilarious. I used to make sex CDs. Basically, it was just a whole bunch of love songs. I'm just like, yo, why are we thinking about sex and we like 18, 19? Like, we should be worried about college and growing up in an adult.
Nah, fucking is essential for college. Fucking is definitely essential for college. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in college, you just now drinking. You just now really dating and being honest. And you really just learning how to pop that pussy. So at that time, that's when sex mixtapes was essential. Like essential. Like the liquor store is essential to the pandemic. Sex CDs is essential to college.
And that's true.
I said what the fuck I said. Now, like this pussy I got, this ain't the same pussy I had in my 20s. It's a different one.
Shoot, this ain't the same thing that I got into. Cause I guess I grew up. When I grew up and got lazy. I grew up and got lazy. I gotta go to the gym.
But you know what? If I had to turn your ass out, this pussy could do it. But you're right. I don't pull out all my tricks unless I got to. Unless it's something that I have to do. But the same pussy they fucking at 18 ain't the same pussy they fucking at 35. I could tell you that.
Yeah, you grow and you learn.
Yeah, you stretch, motherfucker. Fuck about learning. You stretch. You be like this.
You know legs, right?
Legs, arms, jaws. Motherfucker, don't play with me. I'm grown. You learn how to put your Vaseline on above and beyond the lip. You know what I'm saying? All that sex music that you listen to from 18 to 21 was essential to 35. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I can't say back then that sex music was hitting because I was just like, we had some good Trey songs. Neighbors know
my name. The neighbor know my name. Oh, nigga. Let me text that nigga.
Like, yo, I think we had some good ass music that makes you be like, bitch, I want to fuck you right now. Put on this little nice. I can't say back then the ladies had the old that negligees, like it won't no design, like nothing sexy, like
it was a little razzle dazzle. It wasn't sexy, but the material was nice, so she still got extra dick that she would have normally not got. Now the whole titty is just out. They be like, oh, titties.
Hell yeah, cause Rihanna, I can't say she got some good ass lingerie. I haven't tried it. My pockets got to go up first for me to get it because.
She got that little 25, 2 for $25 on the Fenty. You talking about the Fenty?
Yeah.
Oh, her shit cheap. It's very, very affordable, and she got plus sizes and small size. Her shit is official.
Yeah, cause I be watching her fashion show and she do shit. I be looking, I'm like, yo, like this shit is legit. Like I like it.
Yes, shout out to Fenty. It's very affordable. I personally haven't tried it, but I've had friends to call me like, bitch, how this look? I'm like, I like that. So yeah, it's official and it's affordable. Couple little thongs, I'm
gonna definitely have to look into that. Do you feel like real R&B has left? Like, do you feel like it's gone?
It's coming back. And I say that because I listened to this song. I don't even know the young girl name, but it was I See You. Tim's got some shit. Jasmine Sullivan got some shit. I was like, these bitches got me in my motherfucking feelings. Like, it's definitely on the comeback.
Okay, now that you say that, I can see that because I can't see my sister got me listening to her.
Cause I never heard
Oh,
her.
now that bitch got some shit too.
Hell yeah, when I used to work for a school, I was like, yo, I one day I just listened to her whole album. I was like, before I start listening to you, let me start listening to your first album to see what I could gravitate to. When I heard it, I was like, yo, I see why I got hooked on her because her music was hitting. I was like, so now that you say that, it got me gravitating towards like it's trying to come back. It's trying. But it's like I don't feel like we don't have the same. I think since times have changed, it's kind of hard to push certain songs because I'm like we don't have no more A Marie's and who else?
Oh, I miss A. Marie. And that's mid 2000s too.
Yes, and what's her name? Oh my
I
God, Carrie
love Amanda
Hilton.
Perez. That was my bitch. I went through so many
Oh
breakups to
yeah,
Amanda Perez. Oh, it's been 5 months. That was my shit.
I definitely remember her and God send me an angel. Like
From the
yo, like
heavens above. Yep, that was my
there was
shit.
some good. There was some good hits back then. It was like back then it won't a way for to push it like they normally could. Cause I can't say one person I can't say that pushed their music was Michael Jackson. Cause I can't say I don't know how the hell he made it around the whole globe. His music made it around. I'm like, yo, how you
Mm-hmm.
make it around the world and before technology hit its peak? And
Yep.
everybody knows you. And I feel like if you're known around the whole world, oh, your music is good. And I feel like certain artists ain't like that now. I feel like certain artists ain't globally known. Some of them might be because of what it is with the technology we have now. But I feel like real R&B is coming back. But I feel like on the
I'm not gonna say come back or not come back, but it definitely still has a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. These little young girls, they trying to do it, but I feel like hashtag make falling in love or being in love cool again. Like I feel
yeah,
like so many of us have normalized toxicity in relationships, and that's not cool. Like for me, I don't want it to be toxic. I want you to love on me, hug on me,
yes,
let me know. I know you mad, but let me just hug on you. Let me love on you. Let's bring that type of love back because it's toxic. Oh, he toxic, but I like that toxic dick. That shit ain't cool, man. It's
yes.
not.
I'm like, what happened to the love songs with Ruben Stunner, Avant, Joe, John B? Like the songs that make you be like, oh, I'm in
Them
love.
the type of music that'll make you call the motherfucker you just fucked up with and apologize.
Yes. And the men actually fought for their women. They
Right.
ain't want on no humble shit. They be like, oh man, I ain't talk to the hoe, man, I ain't fucking with that hoe. Or just cause her out knowing deep down, goodness will, that was the best thing you ever had, and you try to put on a front. Like, stop that. You know you can't
Now
go
they
there
be
and
like,
run back.
fuck you, nigga. I don't need you. Da 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 da. And it's like it's breaking up so many homes and relationships, and it's so sad. And I just, sometimes I think to myself, it's just that hopeless romantic. Maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't. But I want the type of love music that in the rain, like I'm texting you all my motherfucking feelings.
Hell yeah.
But I will say, shout out to that song. I ain't never going back to my ex. I see it all over TikToks. Fuck my ex, something. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Fuck my ex, you can have that nigga. Like that
Oh
shit.
yeah.
How it go?
I know what you're
Fuck
talking
my
about though, but I don't
ex, you
know the
can
words.
have that nigga. That shit is
It's a
lit.
rap
But
song.
yeah, I love it. But I just want more like the music to put me back in the forgiving mode of, hey, I just miss you. Not just the fuck you nigga. It's still fuck these niggas, but I need you nigga too is why R&B is necessary. So we can still start
Yeah.
back making babies and shit.
Yeah, cause I can't say a one song. When he be like, don't take your love away,
Oh yes.
baby, don't take your love away from me. I need you, girl. I'm like, yo, he actually was feeling his feelings. He was
Yes.
talking
When
about some
he
real
begged for
shit,
her
man.
back.
Yes, he
When he
told
was
some
like, bitch, I
they
give you my whole paycheck. Like that type of
yes.
love.
He told some Stacy and Kim, damn all of them. He told some I need you in my life. Like he said, fuck all them other hoes. Like
Okay. And
he
then when
was
he got
feeling
with Kiki White, it was like, my first love.
yes.
Bitch. Okay.
And then
I
nothing in
miss
this
it.
world. Like
Oh man.
made you want to be in love. Hearing that song, like,
yes, I agree with you. Hashtag bring love back, bring black love back. When it was okay to not be so angry, when it was okay just to hug and kiss and love each other, and just bring back holding hands in public. That's what the fuck I like to see. Like, just simple shit. It's not like now, like even with podcasting and different shows I'm on, we always talking about fucking, but we don't talk about intimacy. I don't want to talk about sex. I want to talk about intimacy. Kiss me on my ear, kiss me on my neck. Hug me from the back. Bring back hugs. If you hug me from the back, I'm bending over the sink. But I still want us to bring those. I still want us to bring those hugs back.
Hey, yes, you can still do the same thing, but still be intimate with it. You can just intertwine the two. I feel like you hear a good sex song, like her Trey Songz "Neighbors Know My Name" or "Dime In," and you just be like, I don't know why I breathe. I had a
yes.
thought. Woo. Me back.
You got me about to text somebody. I ain't supposed to be. Let me unblock your ass. But that's love songs need to be make you unblocking motherfuckers that you know you ain't supposed to unblock, but they loved you correctly in some moments. They just weren't good for you.
I can't say that music was hitting, like, and I can't say I don't know how can I say it, but I can. What songs you feel like don't get old to you? Because I know I got a long list of songs I feel like I will play on repeat.
Oh man, I could really go there. That don't get old to me.
Cause I feel like SWV Downtown is one of my favorites. Like,
Rain Down on Me is one of my songs. We're gonna talk about SWV. I'm so into you. I love when women confess their love to men. Like, man, I'm into you. I'm wanting you. I'm feeling you. I love that shit. SWV got some shit. You're My Little Secret. Yeah. That made semi-cheating okay.
Yes. Oh, and I forgot to mention Anita Baker. I apologize. I felt like that song right there. She really confessed her feelings. Like, yo, this is one woman that you know, because some people say women don't apologize, but she literally went on a record and said, "I apologize."
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, "Go ahead, Anita. Like, you did that. You put your feelings out there."
Yes. You already know 112. That made me feel empowered. Like, I know that no matter if you ever tell me this, or that, I'm the truth. The Truth by India.Arie. Oh my God, that's my shit. Summer Rain. That's my shit.
That's a popular cookout song that I feel like you got to play at any cookout. They gotta
don't mind. You need to buy one of them Summer Rain sweaters, nigga. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. That sweater he had on was on point.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it was Coochie or whatever, but I loved it.
I never know how he looked. I forgot his name that sing that song.
Carl Thomas?
Yeah, I never know how he looked until I saw that video like recently. Because I always just listen to his music. And then when I saw him in that video, I'm like, oh, he looks good as hell.
Yeah, he was very tasty. I don't know how he looked now, but I take some of his fall rain and spring rain, all of that.
Yeah, because I saw him like, I see why these women was going crazy over him in the 90s and the 2000s. And I can say one song that I know that would never go out of style is Keith Sweat. It's a duet with that girl, not Nobody, but it's the other one, Twisted.
You got me twisted. Yeah, that's a good one. How do you feel about Sammy? Did you ever listen to Sammy?
Yeah, I listened to him when he was like, I like the way you look at me. Like, that was.
But then he came back when he turned like 18, 19. He had a whole album. I like, You Should Be My Girl was on there. Come With Me was on there. That was good. I like that whole album. That's actually one of my favorite R&B albums. What else? Come on, talk to me.
I'm trying to think of some good ones. Like
Jodeci was good, but all that shit fuck around and get you pregnant.
Hell yeah.
I Like It by DeBarge. I give you some pussy to that. I like it.
What I'm about to say? Who up? I ain't gonna lie, some Isley Brothers Contagious.
Come on, let's do it.
I don't know the girl. I don't know the whole song. I just know just you're contagious. Touch me, baby.
You gotta know that whole part. That's like a whole black thing to know. What
Hell
the
yeah, cause
hell is going on between the sheets in my home?
because my friends, they know the other song is with R. Kelly and him.
Busted.
Yeah, they know that. I was like,
Busted. Get
yo,
2 o'clock
my
in the
black card is
morning where you
revoked
been.
because
Oh man. I thought we was about to sing. I'm mad as fuck at you right now. Cause you supposed to know it's just certain songs we supposed. Okay, do you know You Were a Friend of Mine remix with R. Kelly and them? Come
hold on.
on.
No, I only know you're a friend of mine. The Kelly Price just by
Remix.
herself. Just when she by
No, no,
herself.
no, no. This was like, this is Mr. Biggs. How you doing? Come on. You don't know
I
that
don't
one.
know that one.
What was said? Kelly's telling me that she's sleeping with another woman. Just because she sees me with it doesn't mean I'm
That was when
sleeping.
music actually made sense. Like they
Oh
made a
my
whole
god.
story into a song. That was like an
I
opera.
love storylines in songs. Like, oh my god, that's the
It
shit.
reminds me of Carmen.
Oh, Carmen, the hip hop.
Yeah.
That was my shit. I think that hit for my inner gayness. Like, I'm not gay, but if I was gay, like it would have brought it out. Like that hip hopper was amazing.
I can't say Beyonce was showing up. Her rapping skills was good back then. Like her acting skills were good, but her rapping skills, because for her to do all of that, I was like, I couldn't have done it because I ain't that good with just trying to repeat a rap and turn it into a song, even though it was a script. But
I
she
don't want to
flowed
say
nicely.
this because I did just get done watching Swarm and shit, but I'm very disappointed in Beyonce.
You talking about
And
in what aspect?
and what aspect of just and first of all, is this a safe space for us to actually talk? Because I really want to
Oh
talk to you.
yeah, I do not mind because my thing is I'm very open.
Okay, so hear me out. Beyonce, she is the queen bee. She's all of that. She's a performer. She's a singer. But I don't feel fulfilled in her career for me. In a sense of she could have been so much more to us than what she is. Like acting, some of her first earlier stuff was a little rough, but I feel like if she would have stuck with it, she could have been the best. And I feel like she really shortchanged us in that. And if you notice with Beyonce, she don't do a lot of interviews either. So did we ever really get to know her outside of the little documentaries that she did? Like with Blue Ivy, I was upset with her because I felt like that was our baby and we should have been able to experience that. For example, like with Rihanna, she giving us belly all day long. We didn't get no belly with Blue Ivy. You see what I'm
At
saying? Like,
all.
and I thought she would be over the top with it. So when they were saying like she's not really pregnant, I really did believe them because as extra as you are, why wasn't you extra with our baby?
That's true.
You know, I feel like for us, as far as like fans and stuff, she could have just been the greatest of all time if she was more open and more comfortable with herself. Not saying that she's not, but she is very private, but that takes away from the fans. That's all I want to say.
I mean, I definitely agree with you on that because she definitely kept it a secret.
Because why she not doing more movies now? Like, I understand you a mom, but I don't understand how you allow Rihanna to become a billionaire before you. Like, she could get any movie role she want to right now, period, and get that money up. But I don't know. That's all I'm fucking saying. I love her though. Shout out to Beyonce.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Her music was beneficial to the 2000s because that "Crazy in Love," that
Okay.
Was the shit. And when Monique did it on that BET award,
That
that's
set that shit from to the roof.
that's when I can say BET was lit in the early 2000s. Like when BET was the shit. Like BET was on lock. Like they
They
had
might as well turn BET name to fucking TylerPerry.com, bitch, because that's it.
he gonna own the whole shit.
Well, they just put a bid in it to buy it, but that's really all that they focus on now is the TV. They don't even focus on the music no more. So we still don't have a voice at this moment, is my opinion.
We don't because I can't say that was when I actually watched videos because they had the 106 in Park and they had people wanting to go to college back then because they had the college tour, they had
Yep.
College Hill, like I'm like Baldwin Hills, like
Mm-hmm.
BT was actually doing this shit. I was like, yo, they actually had
When I
people
went to
wanting.
Cali a couple years ago, I seen Baldwin Hills. I'm like, this where the nigga white people will stand. I'm
I
sorry.
gotta go there to see.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like a lot of stuff needs to be brought back to empower the youth. Like I was telling somebody else recently, like I hate scared straight. Let's do a college visit with the toughest motherfucking kids. Show them that it's cool to be educated and it's life outside of those walls. I feel like that would
Mm-hmm.
make them turn their life around instead of showing them they're already being negative. Oh, we'll lock you in a cage if you keep being negative. Like show them that college is cool. Worst case scenario, they're gonna want to go to college because they can at least get some ass. I'm not saying that that's a negative or positive thing, but at least you're not shooting up your homeboy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I can't say it's like they don't show it because I feel like now as I'm getting older, college getting more expensive, and I feel like a lot of people ain't gonna go. Like I feel like my generation is probably gonna go, but I feel like the people that were born in 2000s is gonna be less and less people going to college because I feel like there's no positivity out here to show kids that hey, it's more things to do. That's why I can't say music influencing people because the kids heard something because when I was walking out my neighborhood, some of the kids was playing like I think it was like NLE Chomp, and I'm just like, yo, like my mama would have turned me away from listening to this music, like, cause I got in trouble for singing a whisper song by Yang Yang
Wait
Twins.
till I show you this.
Like I got in trouble for singing that, and I'm like, yo, like that's why I said if I have a child, I'm gonna become Amish because, bitch, I'm gonna take it back to the old school days. Like I'm not gonna monitor what you listen to, but I do want you to be aware of certain things because I feel like I understand that my childhood wasn't perfect, but I gradually got on to I learned certain stuff, but it's just like the music then and now, it was like in your window with stuff. It's like especially with how can I say it? What was it? Next song Too Close.
Oh
I did
yes.
I did not know that song was nasty until I got older because I didn't
Oh
know.
man, I didn't know either until they did behind the music. I didn't know he said in the beginning of the song, I don't know if she could tell my dick is hard right now. I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
me neither.
god.
I heard that on
I was like, cue the camera. Let me see his hard dick. Like that's how I was. I was looking like that.
because I heard that on Pandora and I was like, huh? I was
Yes.
doing my homework and I was like, I had to literally pause and I was like, I know I ain't hearing what I think I'm hearing. And I was like, hold on. I'm like, this ain't the first I heard on the
You're
radio.
dancing like you're naked. Girl,
And
it's
then,
almost like with sex and oh yeah.
girl, and it was crazy because when I heard that one excerpt, it made me pay attention to the rest of the song. I'm like, hold on, what? What else am I not knowing that I've been singing about?
I'm like, boy, you better fuck me in the bathroom and act like you want it. Okay. Okay. Yes, that was an nasty song. Don't drink your wine on me, what was said, okay?
Oh no, because I'm just saying because I mean I enjoyed the song as a child, but I didn't know what I was listening to because back then the words was basically hidden. So the parents could be cause I ain't gonna lie, I would be comfortable with my child singing it because they don't know what they singing. Unless they saying like, I'm gonna clean on you. Like, I'm gonna do that. Like, wow. That was
I
straightforward.
I agree with you. Back then it was more covered up. Now it's kind of like, you know what a pussy is? You 3 years old. So like
Yes.
I get you. I get you. Wording was more discreet and descriptive.
Yeah, cause next I can't get over next. He talks about I could tell you I'm a hold on what do you say? Step you I think you already said it. Step like you looking I feel a little bump coming through
On
on you.
you, girl, you
Girl,
know
I
I like
know you
it.
felt it. No you girl, you know I can't help it. You
You
making
know
it
what I
yeah.
want to. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good song.
It was,
Yeah,
but it wasn't like, straightforward. It was like you we knew
it
it was
left
like,
it to the imagination, is what I think you're trying to
yeah,
say.
I that makes more sense because I was going I didn't know how to say it, but that was the right thing. Just like Case
Like you gonna do what
Case
to
Me.
me?
Touch
I
me,
love it.
because just like Case, touch me, tease me. I didn't know what he was talking about in that song. I had to get older to find out. But I'm just like, oh, this is a good song. Touch me, tease me, feel me everlasting.
But you know what? Now that you say it, like recently, since my divorce, I've gotten into R&B and listened to what they said. So now that I got grown ears, I'm getting a different perspective of the song. And I know every single word, but like when I'm actually listening to it, I'm like, oh, okay. Ow. Like that. So I agree with you.
Girl, just like one song that I put on my Instagram years ago. I was late on this because I was young and I was making up my own lyrics. Because by the time when this song came out, I was still a little boy. This was in the '90s. I think it was this song was in the '90s. Destiny Child Bugaboo.
Oh, that's my shit. You make me wanna. You know that song?
Yeah, but I was thinking like I thought she said break my knees so I can't move.
The fuck type of domestic violence you thought the bitches was in, nigga? Oh my god. Break my lease so I can move. You's a bugaboo, a bugaboo. You make me want to throw my page out the window.
See,
Tell
I
Izzy
remember
I
that,
to
but I
cut my
really
phone
thought she
off.
said
Break
break
my
my
lease.
knees so I can't move because you a bugaboo, a
Yeah,
bugaboo.
that's called domestic violence. And if you need help, please call someone at 1-800 Stop Whooping My Ass.
Oh, wait, because I really thought that as a child, I kept singing as I got older, like break my knees so I can't move. Like, and I thought I
Yo,
was
what type
right.
of freak shit is you on? Break my knees? I'm like, that was some good ass dick. Break my knees. You must have thought you was a crab leg growing up, nigga. I ain't fucking with you. Break
Oh,
my
wait,
knees. Suck my
because
insides, bitch. Okay. So I
I
can't
really
move.
thought
I ain't
that.
gonna move if you suck my insides out in Jesus' name. Amen.
But
Amen. Back to you.
but as I got older and I listened, I'm like, oh, I was wrong. I was
You was
like, and
dead ass wrong. You wasn't even He said, fuck Netflix and chill. I'm trying to have some domestic violence and chill. What's up?
hell yeah, just like Jaheim, just in case.
Oh,
And
that was a
what I
good one.
when I thought what I thought he said was, you don't know how to act. But he said, cause you're my better half. I thought he said, cause you don't know how to act, so just in case.
Oh, I didn't know he said that either. But you know, I've been fucking up lyrics to songs my whole life, so I ain't even gonna clown you. So you know, I didn't find out till about 5 years ago. John B was a white boy. I never knew.
Girl,
I thought that
I
nigga was
found
light
out.
skinned with a good ass fade. Swear to God.
I ain't gonna lie, his voice does give you that though.
No, his fade gave me that. I said, nah, that's a nigga. Nope. And they showed they showed me his white ass parents. I said, oh my goodness. That's some Harvard dick right there. I had no idea he was a
Hell
white
yeah.
boy.
Just like who else? That kind of confused me. Oh my god, I lost my whole train of thought.
I'm sorry.
I'm so mad because he was on the spectrum of John B. And I'm just like, yo, like it's somebody else that threw me for a loop. But I'm gonna come back to him. And one song I can't say that made me like I ain't say made me cringe, but it just I was too young to sing this song, but I didn't hear the intro. Was Marvin Gaye's "Sexual Healing"?
Oh.
Because I read one of the lyrics and he talking about some "Ooh baby, I'm hot just like a oven. Heal me, my darling. Heal me, my darling. I need
Mm.
some loving. Ooh baby." Like I'm like, yo, when I heard that first opening, I'm hot just like an oven. Like, what you hot for?
Nigga,
Like,
why are you on preheat, bitch? Like I have so many questions. Just beep when I can put the pizza in, bitch.
oh weird. Because I'm just like, when I heard him, and I'm getting older, I'm like, why is he hot like an oven? Like, oh, he real horny. Like he hot just like an oven. Oh, he ready. He been preheating all that for you, honey. Like.
That dick is gonna be harder than Chinese arithmetic. That dick is gonna
Hell
get you
yeah.
pregnant, sis. Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with that. Nah.
Because when he said he hot like a oven, I was like, and then he said I can't hold it in much longer. So he been waiting for you for days. That's a horny dick. Like, bitch, I ain't beat off in days.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give it to you right then and right now. Like he's standing there straightforward. Like It's giving me vibes of when Smokey Robinson was dancing on stage. I don't know if you've seen that video when he had
In
on
the
his red
red,
suit.
I was mad as hell. Like, stop thrusting them soggy balls at me, motherfucker with the green eyes. I felt like I wanted to call NCIU on the motherfucker, Law and Order and everything. Like, what you're doing right now is not okay.
Girl, it gave me vibes of when you take a honey pat. Like when you started shaking like that, that's when a honey pat started activating and you about to go. So that's on another podcast. I'm gonna talk about that in another episode. Hang on. I'm gonna let
I ain't
my
never
listeners.
experienced the honey pat, but the people that I know that have was like, girl, you gotta put some honey in his tea. I'm like, I need this pussy to last me at least the next 20, 30 years.
I'm trying to tell you, if you mess with a man that take it, me being a man that tried it twice. No.
As a receiver or the giver?
Giver. I took it and I took a pill and a honey pat one day, but not at the same time, but on separate occasions. The pill made me last a long time. The honey pat made me last a long time, and I was just like, okay, I'm ready to stop having sex at this point because.
Is he still stalking you?
No, but he let me go. But it was just like me being me.
Now you know you could fuck somebody into blocking your ass. Like for me personally, if the dick is too good, I'm blocking you next same day, because that's the type of shit I don't need in my life. I don't need that domestic violence. I don't need that assault charge. I don't need that. I like medium regular dick with real good head.
See that's what I don't get. I don't get the head part, but I just get the butt part. But I can say that honey pat, it makes you last too long, and I ain't about.
You got bored.
Yes, and I'm getting older. And I'm getting up at the age. I'm already 30. I'll be 31 April the 3rd. So
tomorrow, you got like a few more minutes.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a shot for you tonight. Happy birthday! Congratulations to making it that extra whoopie whoop. Why you ain't out tonight,
girl? Because I'm getting older. I was out Friday night. And
I just talked to you a couple days ago. You need to be figuring out where the butt naked hoes at.
Girl, Virginia got none. But what I did Friday, I had fun with my friends. But I ended up leaving them in the club. I'm weak. I ended up leaving them in the club because I got too drunk. And I was like, I gotta drive. So I ended up leaving them in the club and going to sleep in the car until they was ready to leave. Because I was like, I had to drive, and I was just like, I gotta make sure we get home safely because where we was at, we was like 35 minutes away from our location. So I'm like, I gotta make sure I'm good.
Well, now that Uber is prevalent, like if I go out, like if I even I'm in another city, I make sure I have enough Uber money to get back because I'm too old for a fucking DUI. I'm sorry, I can't.
Who you telling?
I'm sorry. Not when I could just be mad about paying a $50 big ass Uber versus $10,000 to get that shit expunged. So make sure y'all drive safe. Don't drink and drive. That shit's not cool.
Yeah,
make sure your phone is charged.
Don't follow my tactics because.
Well, I respect you for going outside and sleeping it off versus you trying to make it home. Hell no. Nah.
Yeah, I had to make myself throw up. I threw up, fell asleep, and felt good after I threw up and fell asleep.
Nigga, don't you feel better if you throw the fuck up? I be miserable as fuck until I get it up out of me. Like, you know what? I know this might be alcohol abuse, but then I be like, okay, where the food at? But
yes, girl, I went outside and did what I had to do and then leave. And I was like, I'm about to go to sleep because I got to take everybody. I'm not going to take my friends home, and I got to take myself home too. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead, do what I got to do, and we made it home safely. That's why I did this podcast because I'm here now.
Well, amen. Where you live at? You said Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Please don't play out there. No, I'm tired of seeing my black men and women. Like, for me, don't give them this is how we stop getting killed by these motherfuckers. Just stop getting pulled over. Just do the right shit. And we all make it home safe. Like, I be feeling bad for some people that get in these situations, but I'm like, you got the most flashiest car, giving them a reason to cause attention to you. Not saying that makes it right, but if you're going out, just drive the minivan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
inconspicuous.
Right, inconspicuous. And then during the day, stun on them like you like your daddy. So, like, it's light time. But at nighttime, put them 24s up, real talk. Let's just take the Toyota Sienna and be cool with it.
Girl, that's my police umbrella. Look at me. I drive a 99 Toyota Camry. They ain't gonna care about me.
Exactly. You look like an old man that's just trying to get, out on the first and shit.
Who you telling I wear glasses too? So they be like, man, he ain't doing shit. Little do you know, I done smoked the blunt and they got look in my car. You don't know what's going on, but you looking past me because you looking at me like, man, he ain't about to do no shit. He ain't gonna hurt no fly.
Exactly. But let you been that same black skin and that Caprice on 28th, bitch, you'd have been pulled over and beat the fuck out of. And it sucks that we have to have that conversation, but I drive an Acura as my full-time car, but I was just looking at a Prius the other day because I be Instacart and I said I need something to save me on gas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boo, I like it. I got that damn song stuck in my head.
I'm weak, but we're gonna talk about a little bit of dances back then from the 2000s. And I want to know if these dances was hot or not, like compared to now.
Okay.
So the lean with it, rock with it. I feel like that's still hot.
Yeah, it is, because if you go in the club and throw it up,
somebody bound
niggas gonna catch it.
And then I feel like with that, it can go with any beat because it's like us African Americans, we got rhythm. You can throw a good dance move with it and just throw, put it in rotation. Just do something with it and you're gonna make it flow. You're gonna make it flow. Some way, somehow, if you know what you're doing, because I hate being drunk and dancing. Because I can't say, and in your head, you think you're killing it. But on the outside, it's looking a hot-ass mess. And you like, bitch, I put on a Beyonce performance, but you putting on a karaoke performance.
I be like, bitch, don't take me. We out having fun.
Yeah, that's what I hear when friends record. I'm like, yo, please. Because in my head, when I think about it the next day, I'll be like, I thought I was killing it. And you really recorded me. And I won't.
They be like, nah, that shit was dead. What was said? It was dead as fuck. You killed it. It was so dead.
Yes. Because I remember when I had a karaoke party for my birthday one year, and I was drunk performing one of Michael Jackson. So I practiced this, like, because I'm a big 90s fan, and I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. Like, you see him on my wall right there.
I see him on the wall. Just beat it.
So like, I keep him in rotation. I keep playing him. And I was practicing his song Blood on the Dance Floor. Like, I was practicing because I was gonna make sure. Cause one thing about me, you're not gonna catch me slipping if I'm doing karaoke. Like, you're not gonna catch me.
I love karaoke.
I killed them in my head. I was thinking I was killing it, but on the outside, I feel like I was killing it. But on the inside, I was like, Vontae, you're not killing it. Like, you're drunk right now. You think you are, but you ain't. But that's neither here or there because you're already in it. So you got to keep it going. And I was so mad at people recording me. I wanted to literally knock everybody phone like, restart. But I can't restart in the middle of
that's why I stick with my favorite 5 drunk songs. Number 1 is that goddamn Sunshine Anderson, that Come Home Late.
Oh, hell yeah.
Seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder. Thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't
What happened to
her? I don't know. That's the only song I ever heard from her. But if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there. I'm sorry, I played too much.
Yo, what happened to Blue Contrail?
Oh, when she did that Breathe remix, she was like, breathe.
Yes. I remember her song, Ladies. If your man want to get up, hold on. If your man want to
act back and get him upstyle.
Get your cash and something.
That was a good
last
one.
Time, for all the last time. Oh.
But my shit was that Breathe when she did it with what was that Jamaican? Oh man, anything Sean Paul jumped on, he killed it. Even when he jumped on that shit with Beyonce with that Baby Boy, You Stay on My Mind. I was like, yes, ma'am.
I watched a special about Sean Paul, and he said that his song "Give Me the Light," he said his wife's name was in that song, and then her best friend was like, "Oh, I want you to put my name in the song too." And he was, no, it won't Give Me the Light. It was Get Busy.
Oh, that was my song. And
he was like, he added his wife's name in there and her best friend name in there, and it flowed. And I was like, yo, that was actually good. And I can say he was a white Jamaican. He was a mixed Jamaican because I don't think he was.
He wasn't even Jamaican, dude. I watched a series. He doesn't even talk like that. He's like regular black. And he came up with this persona and that voice and made millions, and he just stuck with it. And came up with a
Oh,
backstory. I was like, yes, sir.
I
But I like that he did that because it highlighted so much. It really brought dancing in the 2000s. Because when you went to the club in the 2000s, we was dancing, honey, drunk and dancing. Now, again, I don't know what they do in the club. They just be drunk.
girl,
Oh,
I feel
singing
like
trap
now,
music with they cup like this is how they be.
hell yeah, because I can't say I went to this club one day and and to remembrance of my friend that passed away because she always go to this club. And as I got once I went in there, I noticed that for one, I was already wrong for what I did. Cause one person, I think he wasn't 21 yet. So, but he was able to get in, and I gave him my ID to get in, so he could get in. And I regret this to this day because I had to buy me a whole nother license because I gave him my license, and I should have gave him my backup ID, which I had.
Oh.
So the club was full of young people and they was playing trap music and me and my friends left because majority of us like are like 29 and 30. And I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not having fun here. Like when I go to the club, I expect to dance my look away. I expect to go and dance and have a good time. I don't want to hear trap music the whole time. It's like,
Exactly.
I'm not having a good time, so I can't say
You
that I
missed my
was.
show this week, and I really, really wish that you were there because we actually talked about that. I had a letter about a lady who said she loved to dance, and the guy took her out to a gay club for their first date, and she was mortified. And I was like, I wouldn't have been mortified. I would appreciate him for paying attention to detail. And his reason, after I talked to her after the show, was, well, you said you like to dance, and at the gay clubs they gonna dance all night. At straight clubs
Mm-hmm.
they not gonna dance so much. But she was so busy and worried about challenging and addressing his sexuality instead of just appreciating the date, if that makes sense.
That do. Because I can't say no nobody dance. I'm like I can't say like I thought when I watched Honey, I thought the club was gonna be like that. Like how Honey broke into
Nah,
the middle of
fuck
this.
that. When I watched Save the Last Dance, when I turned old enough to go to the club, I had combos ready, like dance combos. Because I thought that's how clubs was after I watched
Hell
Save
yeah,
the
that was
Last
serious
Dance.
stuff. Leaning back, leaning forward, so you gotta challenge somebody. Like,
Yeah, I thought that's how clubs was. I was practicing my 16th when my
with that
shit
song,
came on.
ooh, say what, say what, say what. You know that was in the Pink song. You make me sick.
I want you and I can't resist. That was my
Mm-hmm.
shit. I love Pink. When I tell you, I'm the biggest Britney Spears and Pink fan you've ever seen. But you know, I identify as a strong white woman, so you have to forgive me. Because I'm coming out,
Coming
so
out,
you
so you
better get
better
this
get this
party
party started.
started.
I can't say Pink was that bitch. Like,
She
I can't say,
was that bitch.
and I can't
Get
say
this party started on a Saturday night. That shit was the shit.
I hated how people painted her because I didn't know she had a hard life. I can't say she seemed like one of those white girls that will fuck you up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
cause I seen how she danced on side of buildings. I'm like, bitch, you doing shit that I wouldn't even think of. Like,
That family portrait, that was, I mean, I love
that was
Pink. Like,
deep.
that was deep. But then when you watch the interviews on her, like, she didn't even love her husband. I've seen her interview. I didn't love that motherfucker. But before my kids, I made that shit work. I said, man, she said, because I would have respected my parents to make it work for me, if that made sense. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, that shit was raw.
Hell yeah, I can't say she has some good music. Like Pink, and I hated how people say, "Oh, she was black, she used it." But I'm like, no, that was because they wanted to you they wanted her to stay a certain way, and certain people grow out of certain things, and she probably
Yep.
wanted to do music that resonated with her. And I felt like she used them for what they did for what they needed them, like any other person when it comes to a job. Like you use a job for what they're good for, and that's what she did. She got in the music industry and she used it for
Mm-hmm.
what she wanted to get in for, and she did her own thing. I don't fault her for that because I would have done the
Exactly.
same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do over here, make a platform for myself, make a big buzz, and then do my own thing. And she still prosper, and I can't say her music still hit, and I still listen to it because I feel like if you're a real fan of an artist, whatever they do, you going to align with it.
Yep, you're gonna
If
evolve with it.
yeah, because I can't say like the singer JoJo. I listened to her and I didn't know me and her around the same age. I'm like, cause when she came out, I was in middle school and I saw her video. She looked like she was in middle school too, but I didn't know her age because I'm like, I thought she was older because half of the music I would listen to was older people. Cause I can't say one song was that I heard so much that I know everybody can relate to is Mary J. Blige, Everything. That was a Black Mama's clean up song. Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
your house is getting clean if you hearing Mary J. Blige, Everything is everything. Your house is getting clean. Like,
From
your
top to
mama,
bottom, them baseboards is getting fucking clean,
yes.
okay?
Yeah, no black parents prayed on them baseboards. Like, soon as I heard, you are my everything. I'm like,
Yes.
yo. As soon as I heard the beginning, so I'm like, oh Lord, my mom about to go in here and start cleaning. Like,
And burning incense for no goddamn reason. Bitch, sit your ass
yes.
down. Mad as
I was
fuck.
I was so hurt. I'm like, yo, why our parents gotta play everything is everything? I'm just like everything is everything. That's oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. Lauren Hill.
Oh, I love Lauren Hill. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's why I love this thing because it's like music. Mm.
I feel like
This
they should make music one of the five senses because if some like the five senses, smell, touch, see, taste, all that, like it's certain
mm-hmm.
smells that you can smell that can take you back to a place where you were 20 years ago. But with music, it's certain songs that I can hear with music and it'll take me right back. Like I was there today. Like the first time I loved the guy, like when I hear When I See You by Fantasia.
Yes.
Oh, nigga, the nigga I was with at that time, that it takes me right back to that moment. And every time I hear that song, it makes me miss the way he loved me. It didn't work out, but it just makes me, you know what I'm saying? You hear
Yeah, I
me?
get what you say. Just like with music, Soul Child, his song, so beautiful. Like that, like I've not heard that song then. Love, that song that he came out with. I'm like, yo,
Love,
like,
love,
and I can't say
there's
when I
so
watch that
many
video then
things I
and I watch it
gotta
now,
tell you.
it makes sense. Cause I'm like, yo, he was talking about growing old with somebody. Like he was giving us a whole gem in that music video.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was showing us like, hey, like dudes, like y'all gotta cherish your woman, take care of
Yep.
her. Like y'all can't just treat her like, trash. Like do what you gotta do. Like keep her. Just say, and I can't say women gotta do the same thing. Cause I can't say now I'm gonna talk about this on another episode. I'm gonna definitely invite you to this one because it's about toxic in men and women because it's like women want, oh yeah, I want you to do this. Like I done seen a video with a dude supposed to pretend to shoot the girl and he missed on
Oh,
purpose.
hell no.
And I'm like, this is the toxic shit that y'all want. You want a nigga to like pretend to shoot you? Like no, cause what if that bullet do hit you?
Right. I mean, I've seen videos where it accidentally hit the person. Like for me at this point in my life, I just want somebody to love me and just be like, bitch, I'm sorry. Call me
Yeah,
a bitch and say I'm sorry because I know you're still hurt and still frustrated. But when you say, bitch, I'm sorry, in spite of how you really feel, you still acknowledging my feelings. I would prefer you say, baby, I'm sorry, but I want you to apologize with me even when we're not on good terms. Even when you are
yeah.
mad at me, bitch, I'm sorry. I still love you. And don't talk to me for 2 days. Tell me that. That makes me feel more secure in a relationship versus you ignoring me or acting like the shit was okay. Acknowledge.
That goes a long way because I can't say like, oof, girl, you said a lot because oof, you hit hard. I mean, you hit home because I can't say don't nobody fight for relationships no more.
All right, everybody just gives up. They just throw it out like trash. But it's like, I don't know. Don't, oh, nigga, we're going to be here all night. But that's how
Nigga,
I feel. Sometimes I feel like I'm sorry and how can we fix this would go a whole lot better than blaming each other. All right,
Hell
fuck it. I
yeah.
fucked up. You fucked up. Okay, what's next? Like, I want to have that what's next conversation instead of just having a I hate you. I can find somebody better, and everybody can always find somebody better at the end of the day. But can you really find the person that's for you? Everybody's imperfect, but can you appreciate and still love my imperfections? Is the type of love that I want, that I cherish to have.
Hell yeah, because if you walk that person out your life, next minute it's gonna take you a long time to get what you used to have, and you could have fought for that relationship, keep it where it's at, and just work on it.
You
Because I
could have
can't
said
say,
I'm sorry for free instead of having to pay thousands of dollars for a new relationship. I really would
hell
like to
yeah,
sit down and say how much does it cost to do a new relationship, because you still got to do new dates, you still got to learn them, you still got to pay new romance instead of just saying I'm sorry and let me go back to the basics. And I think that's what frustrates me.
hell yeah, because Ruben Studdard said it. I'm sorry for 2004. Like, come on now.
He said, I'm sorry for the whole motherfucking year, bitch.
Hell
Like, I
yeah.
fucked it up. It's like I dropped it's like I missed a shot. It's like I dropped a ball. Damn, bitch, I'm sorry. Just as
He
long as you
rushed
know.
the whole year with a bow. Like, he probably didn't finish the whole year yet. He probably was in October. Like, bitch, he don't even know what he's gonna do in November, December, so he's sorry for it. So if you fuck up in November, December, bitch, you better remember I said I'm sorry for 2004.
I said I'm sorry for the old and fucking new. But it's like so many people say I'm sorry, but they don't change their behavior. So were you really sorry?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
whole
don't feel
nother
like you
show. We're
are.
gonna talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm get back to the little dances. What
Oh,
about
I'm sorry.
walk
We
it
did
out?
go off on the tangents. Oh, that was my that walk it out. I can't walk it out no more because my knees is bad. But I used to be my shit. I used to do it
Hell
like
yeah,
this
I'm
and
about
I
to
do
get
it like that.
hell yeah, especially that. Hey, like
That's what helped me learn east and west, because west is to the left and east is to the right. Now east side walk it out. Now west
hell
side
yeah.
walk it out. Now
No, do you know what song helped me in my future life? Was Gwen
what?
Stefani, Holla Back Girl, Spelling Banana.
Oh, this
But
shit is bananas.
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 Like, yo, every time I spell bananas, I gotta think Gwen Stefani come out in my head. I'm like, Bananas.
Ooh,
Like,
this my shit.
I just
This
always
my
remember
shit.
that. Like, as soon as I heard that, as soon as somebody be like, oh, I need you to spell bananas. Okay, Bananas. Like, I gotta think of that. Like, and like with Stefani, you helped me out become a spelling bee champ because I can see
Right.
Akila in the B, but I'm Levante in the B because whew, I would
Okay.
because she spelled words I would never get across.
I loved her ever since she did that. She's a little bit louder for me than I like now, but I still love her.
But what about Pop Lock and Drop It?
Oh, Pop Lock. I hated that song actually. But it was still a good song to get the party going.
Yeah, girl, I know you remember the Matrix.
I used to go do the Matrix, big titties and all of that. But you know what? See, like when I was in my 20s and in college, I had a crew with me. I'm like, I'm about to hit the Matrix. And so they was my support team. So I'm sorry, my mic didn't drop. When I leaned back, I had support to make sure I ain't hit the motherfucking floor because I've always had triple D since I was 12. So when I went back like this, they would back there to support me like, hey. Sierra made the Matrix cool. I had never got as
Hell
low as
yeah.
her, but she made that shit cool for sure.
Hell yeah, because I was just like, not you taking a move from a movie and putting it into a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us black people being creative. Like,
Man, that goodie dance was just a good ass dance. That was to me, even
and
still
especially
today,
that,
the best word.
and,
Yeah.
like she was going, especially that little Sierra walk that she used to do. I'm like, yo, that was a whole my
That was
day,
my
and
shit.
I was supposed to be straight trying to practice that shit. Like, come on.
I
Like,
love
yo,
that. Man, shout out to her. I missed that one. But see, like now she's getting so criticized. It's like, oh, she dancing nasty because she's somebody she's somebody's wife. And I said he like how his wife fuck him, so shut the fuck up.
Hell yeah, because obviously she's doing a good job because he ain't break up with her, he ain't divorce her. She don't mean no
I think he
harm.
loves her for sure.
Hell yeah, I feel like I hate it. Hate it when they call him square for showing up to one of, cause he showed up to wherever Sierra was at and gave her some flowers, and it's just like, oh, he's square. I'm like, y'all worried about a man that flew miles to go see a woman, but you got a man laying next to you and won't do shit for you.
Talk your shit, King.
Cause I was like, yo,
It bothers me when men like they won't even pay you compliments, but let another man pay you a compliment. They're like, "Oh, you was all in that nigga face." I've been in that toxic energy. I'm like, well, he's making sure nobody else is bringing his wife flowers. He's doing his job. Shout out to Russell for that.
hell yeah, cause I can't say she got a good one. Like Sierra said, she prayed for. I don't know what prayer she used, and she ain't giving up that prayer. Cause she said I found one and I'm keeping them, and I don't know if that prayer gonna work for y'all. Just like they say, what works for you, and what's for me works for me. So I feel like that same
Mm-hmm.
prayer that worked for her might bring me bad energy. So I don't want to. I don't want to pray the same prayer and I get the wrong man.
I
So
just want
I
like a
hope.
sample of it. Like, give me a little. So I can razzle dazzle with myself. I want to customize it, but give me the blueprint, bitch. Stop being that
Yeah,
person.
yeah. Just give me that. Just give me like like they give you like the little ingredient, a recipe for food. Just give me the
Mm-hmm.
recipe of what you use, and I would blacken it myself. Like give it a little razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. I agree with that 100%. But I mean, hashtag just bring love back.
Hell yeah, because that's all this episode is about. It's just about love because all this music is centered around that four-letter word and a little bit of it won't. I ain't gonna say it was a little bit of hate, but it was still love mixed with a love. It was just feelings. That's all it is. That's
Yeah.
all it was. Feelings and just accountability. That's all it was back then.
Yeah. Yeah. I think accountability just takes it as when you know that this is your person and you don't want to be with anybody else. This is who you want to be with. But it's like, it's so much bullshit that comes with it. Even when you feel like you found that person, you still got to go through those hurdles to be like, okay, you are the person I want to be with. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up. And I found some information because I'm always into the news, some way, somehow. And I'm gonna call this topic what was news, okay?
Okay.
So I read that this woman, it's not funny, but I just found it interesting. This woman died trying to set a fire to avoid eviction.
What?
I felt like, for one, you didn't plan it properly. And two, it's a thing called arson. And three, you
Felony.
really set your house on fire to avoid eviction. Like,
Now
I
you
don't know.
double homeless, bitch.
Yes, cause like I would have never set my place on fire unless I know they're gonna give me somewhere to stay again, because they're gonna do an investigation for one, and I'm not setting a fire to anything because they do a deep investigation, a
Yeah,
deep,
on
and I
arson
mean,
they do.
yeah, like they're gonna make sure that they're trying to make sure that they don't have to pay you. So of course they're gonna make sure they do a thorough check. So before I set my whole place on fire, I gotta do like some research. And before I do that, I'm gonna pay somebody to do it first. Like I'm gonna make sure that if I do it, hopefully don't nobody future execs that heard me talk about this. If I do any crime, I'm not gonna say if I'm not a person and incriminate myself. But if
No,
I was in that situation,
hypothetically, if I was to do it.
yes, hypothetically speaking, in a dream world, I would literally pay somebody else to set my building on fire so then it don't look like me. Like that's
Well,
what
it
you
don't
gotta do.
come back on you because you didn't technically do it.
Yeah, because it won't me.
It wasn't me. I heard
And
she
I was,
had you on the shower. It wasn't me. I heard she put your house on fire. It wasn't me.
because I would be like, I'm gonna tell them like, look, when you do it, make sure you do it randomly, but don't text me. Just Like,
Do it. I'm gonna see it on the news. You ain't gotta confirm. I'm gonna just see it on the news. Don't text me. Don't instant message me. Don't social media. Nothing.
I don't need no paper trail. Just do it, and then I'ma just act like, okay, cool. I'm clueless. But I'm
Hey,
like, if you
hashtag make sure y'all get renters insurance. It's under $20 a month. Be responsible.
hell yeah, my
Because
apartment
if she
complex.
had renters insurance and set it on fire, her renters insurance would buy her,
But
time.
girl, she died, so she won't get all of that.
You ain't say the bitch died now.
I did in the beginning. I said, woman dies. She died. She won't come back. She won't get shit.
Well, I
God
guess she
forgive
ain't
me.
homeless no more. She live in a hole in the ground.
Let's hope she got a hole. Lord, let me show.
Okay, maybe she a little sprinkle dinkle. Maybe she burnt herself into a little razzle dazzle. I don't know what the bitch did, but what I learned from this is don't set your own shit on fire and still be inside that motherfucker, bitch. You supposed to throw that shit and run. I dig the bitch up so I can talk to her because I see so many ways that she done fucked up. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Me neither. Then I thought that I read this other article I saw on YouTube. It was a teacher. She was having doing inappropriate things with her student. Her students. It was two girls. She was a lesbian. Like, this caught me off guard. I was like,
I seen that when she was black and they was kissing and shit. They was in middle school.
yes,
I seen it.
I was like, not her messing with two girls and giving one of them a promise ring. I'm like,
yep. But I want to say this: these bitches is pedophiles and predators too. So the same way y'all trying to label these men for being fucked up, these bitches is just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Big. Mm-mm.
Cause I'm like, not you preying on your student, like, girl, don't you just went this? My thing is, for one, I'm not gonna mess up my bread and butter. I done went through school after school and payment after payment, loan after loan. And you telling me I'm about to waste my whole life for a person that's younger than me? You can't even buy me a cigarette when I need one, and I don't even smoke.
Right. Shit, you can't. Because they can't buy cigarettes now till they 21.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I feel like whoever voted on that bill was a hating ass bitch because that's some hating ass shit.
Yes, because I was so hurt. I was hating buying my sister roll up when she just turned finally the age to get them, and then the next minute they turned to 20. I'm like, bitch, I still gotta go for her. I hate going because I don't know what to get because I'm very like I'm the type of person like you can read me and see what I'm giving, and when she tell me what she want, I forget so fast, and I gotta tell her to text me, and I'm reading the text message. Oh, I need a blunt, da 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 da, and they looking at me like, no, you ain't read directly from your phone. Yes, because I don't buy this.
Yeah, I don't buy that. Like before my dad died last year, I would have to buy him Newport 100s. And one time I just fucked around and bought him the wrong cigarettes. He still cussed me out from the grave. Bitch, you gonna buy me this cheap shit? And I was like, God damn.
Hell yeah, that's I can't say me and my ex is how he is. He smoked Newport shorts. And one day I got him 100s and he cuts me out. I didn't know a difference between shorts and 100s. I thought it was the same thing. And he said, no, shorts and 100s are different. Da, 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 da. Their cigarettes are shorter. Bitch, nicotine is nicotine.
That's how I see it too. But they like, nah, liquor ain't liquor. If I bought you some motherfucking bottom shelves, you know the difference between that and top shelf. I'm like, you know what? When you put it that way, I apologize, bitch.
Hell yeah. But you brought
my sister gonna call me the other day like, girl, I'm fucked up. I was drinking up with that Pat Ron. I said, who the fuck is Pat Ron? She gonna say, bitch, you know Patron. I said, bitch, I'll kill you.
I guess I hate when people be changing the name of look because they have some hen dog. I'm like, hold on.
Right, don't change the name. Please don't nickname the shit. Tell me what the fuck you want, and that's it.
Yes, because I ain't not gonna know. Because me, man, I can't say, man, from the generation that I am and now, I feel like, just give it to me straightforward. Because, bitch, I ain't gonna know. Because by the time I get older, bitch, just like I tried Mad Dog 22, I'll never try that again.
Never. I tried my first thing I ever got drunk off in a hangover for 7 days was Red Irish Rose. I don't fuck with none of the shit you can buy from the gas station. Leave me the fuck out of it. No, sir. I've come too far in my motherfucking life to still be drinking cheap liquor. And then the lady came on my show, what was it, a couple months ago, drinking Paul Masson, drank a whole fifth before we got 15 minutes in. and start yelling, Paul, my son, Paul, my son. I said, somebody come get this ghetto bitch off my show. I can't deal with that. No, ma'am.
That's I can't say as I got older, I learned my liquor. Because as you get older, you learn. And I'm just like, you gradually, you learn your limits. And I just feel like, what liquor's not to drink. And that's that Amsterdam,
Oh,
gin, and all of that. You don't
but why
drink
was
that.
Amsterdam so good in my 20s with spray? I don't know. I
I
can't
used
fuck
to,
with it no more.
me neither. I wish I would. That would be,
Mm-mm.
I'm in a home. I would go to hell before. Look, let me shut up. I don't want to say that.
But when they came out with that Amsterdam peach, I said, okay, Sprite. Nigga, but as I get older with certain liquors, you right, you get a headache. I'm like, I'm not drinking that shit. That's not in my DNA. Like I drink Cavassier now. That's my shit. That's my shit.
See, I'm more of a Ciroc drinker. That's what I had in my little wine glass of Ciroc. No, I'm
Oh,
pointing to the wrong camera. But
I
yeah.
just knew you had some motherfucking wine the way you was sipping it. Oh, your ass is feeling real nice. Damn.
Yes, because I got to get excited for tomorrow because I'm about to be another year, 31. Yes, every
It's your
season.
birthday. What was said? It's your motherfucking birthday. It's
Yes,
your
like,
birthday. It's your birthday. What was
and
said? It's your motherfucking birthday. Get it. Get it. Take a shot with it. What was
oh, you
said?
know
It's
I
your
will.
motherfucking birthday.
I'm kind of looking in here because trust and believe, like I'm definitely my job better be lucky. I'm coming in tomorrow, but luckily that it's virtual, so I can do whatever I want a little bit.
Oh, I love cocktails and chill. On my birthday, working from home, everybody was calling me, let's take a shot. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, okay, I thought I was gonna work today, but it turns out this is gonna be a little FMLA.
Heck, who you tell to shoot? I'll be in front of that camera, but my camera be off. But if you teaching, I'm doing whatever I can.
Please
But
hold.
yes, but I'm gonna go ahead. Oh Lord, I'm what's my train of thought? I'm gonna go ahead and just show on a positive note. I appreciate CL coming in to what was said. I like the radio station. I'm sticking that to existence, but that's years later. That's years later to what was said podcast because I appreciate her coming on to mine just as well as I come to hers.
Yes, I'm so sorry about last week, but I'm glad because like when I seen your text, found I'm like, nah, nigga, let's do it. I was over there sipping my drink. Let's go. But I thank you so much for having me on the What Was Said podcast. I am CL from Pussy Talks, and you already know I'm a fan of yours. You're always welcome on my platform and my show. I appreciate your perspective and your everything about you. I just love. I think you dope as fuck. Happy
Thank you.
motherfucking birthday. And
I
keep doing everything
appreciate it.
you
I'm
doing.
excited,
Just
man.
keep feeding yourself that positivity and everything is gonna be up. And when it's up, then it's stuck. Ow.
Yes, because it's trust and believe. Once I get up there, I'm gonna help those that help me, that looked out for me. Because at the end of the day, without us, we won't have who would we have? Like, I'm not about to be
Exactly.
one of those that don't look out for those that looked out for me. Like one thing about me, I can't take everything with me when I die. I'm not an Egyptian, okay? I'm just a regular old black person, regular old human in a soul. Like I'm gonna give to those that help me. So I'm gonna help those out. Cause one thing about it, I'm gonna speak things into existence, and long as I have breath in my body, I'm gonna make things happen.
Every day we hustling. Well,
Hell
you
yeah,
enjoy
but
your work today, tomorrow, and your birthday. Make sure you at least go out and have a good meal. Like for my birthday, since I don't club no more, I always make sure I eat what the fuck I want for my birthday. I try to have as much good sex on my birthday, good drink on my birthday. I hope you do all of that on your motherfucking birthday.
I'll make sure I get all of those check off. Okay,
Ow.
because something gonna happen tomorrow. I only got a couple more hours. Only 10:18 right now, so I got a couple more. I'm about to turn up some music and jam up on in my house. My neighbors, I don't care if they say something. At the end of the day, it's my day.
You got me in the mood to go sing some R&B in my feelings. So I
Girl,
try to go to
I ain't
bed
about to be
anyway.
in my feelings. I'm about to just be excited. Like, and before we end, I just gotta say, Left Eye put me on to a gem in her song and the song, um, on that song. Ooh, say what? You know
You
what I
know
like
that I
it.
like you, baby.
She said in that song that I didn't know that she talked about when she set the house on fire. She said, something something. because I'm blowing up the spot. And I was like, yo, she did. I was like, yo, she did say she did set the house on fire, and then she said something about blowing up the spot. I'm like, oh, that she played into what she did. She let us know
Mm-hmm.
that she crazy, but in a positive way. And it slid past some of us because it slid past me, and I'm like, that was very smart. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that note. Thank you for coming, and thank everybody else for listening. And if y'all want to follow me on What Was Said underscore on all platforms. Just search me on Google, and my face will pop up. Like anything about me will pop up, old or new. Okay. And if y'all want to leave a voicemail, send it to 757-909-7583. If you want to talk about anything on my podcast, any topics, want to bring me any information that you feel that you want to lay on that was laying on your heart in the middle of the night, or you just want to confess. And that's it.
Yeah.
Everybody
What
have a
was
great day.
said? Have a good night, y'all. We out.
Girl,
Yeah.
I'm about to use my mouse to end this video, and I'm on my iPad.
Oh, I got my studio together now. I'm not on my iPad tonight, so I've been trying to make sure